Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. We're going to get started for your reading for June the 3rd, 2022. All right, I hope everybody is well. We had a great reading yesterday, so if you're new here, if you don't mind, take some time and look at yesterday's reading. It probably will be very informative for you. Okay, June the 3rd, 2022. All right, let's see. I wanted to go ahead and get this video live. I've been noticing, and my loyal subscribers also have been telling me that even though it's taken a while for videos to now get into the algorithm of YouTube, because usually I would do a live and by the end of the day or a couple of hours later it will be uploaded and in the feed. But a lot of my subscribers are saying now that it won't post until like the next day. So all right, now I hardly use these cards, so for whatever reason I've been touched to use them. We're gonna go with the flow. Okay, I stand up for myself, right? And it says, when, hold on, I'm gonna show you. When have I stood up for myself? Okay, when have you stood up for yourself recently? How did it make you feel? So that is a question that you should be asking yourself. Now, whatever, you know, on my channel, I go with the flow. I wasn't really given a title for today yet. But if we get one through the middle of the reading, then I'll go back and edit and put the title. But, you know, take it how it resonates for you. Some of you may need to stand up for yourself for some type of situation and reason very soon. And I always want to remind you that messages are not about for your timing. It's about, it needs to come out and be an aha moment, an epiphany for you. So when it does happen, you'll have this video, this talk that we're having, right? For you to look back on as an aha moment to get it. Because then you will be going through this situation. Okay, so some of you may have needed to stand up, or you did stand up for yourself recently, or you will be. Okay, now I know these cards are very small and you may not be able to see them. So that's why I'm going to make sure I hold them up for you until we get to the next deck, okay? I'm going to get us a tablecloth so that the cards will reflect back better into the camera. But I really like using a glass table because it's easier for the cards to slide also than on cloth. All right, so your next card is, every experience in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. And, you know, that's really true for everybody. Every experience that you have had in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. And I believe everybody can concur to that, right? I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't blank. How was that experience, or how did that experience change you? So I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't blanked. So you need to fill in the blank for that. How was that experience, or how did that experience change you? Now, these cards are not necessarily like tarot cards or part of the tarot community and or oracle cards. I like to find cards that has these type of statements and incorporate them into my readings, incorporate them into my oracle decks, all of my tarot cards, right? Because I guess today's read is going to be about reflection. We are about to end the Mercury retrograde. See how I'm stuttering? which, what's today, the 3rd? So actually it's supposed to have been June the 2nd, yesterday, that Mercury is stopped being retrograde. But I always say we want to give it an extra 5 days for the energy of the Mercury retrograde to totally dissipate. Now, you know, Mercury is not actually as a physical planet going backwards. It's just going to appear backwards, redo, right? So it's something that you have been reflecting on. Not only, I feel, for the Mercury retrograde timing period, but for a while. For some of you, could have been a year or more, or these past 6 months now that we're in June, the past 5 months since last year, the year before, however long for you. And it's like now the message is coming across like you are learning as a person that you are really ready, or is more standing up for yourself, for your belief system, your values, you know, not letting people handle you any type of way, talk to you any type of way, do you any type of way, right? And so this is also reminding me like of the star card, what we talked about yesterday. You standing up for yourself, saying no to people, or this is what you're working on right now as standing up for yourself. You know, because if you don't stand up for yourself, who will? You may think that your spouse or your loved one or even family members will stand up for you, but you're really realizing that you're coming into that experience that people will not. So it's like you're setting new boundaries, you're setting new barriers also, okay, that people will no longer continue to cross, okay? So today's reading may not necessarily be about, oh, is my ex coming back? This is coming out as things that you are realizing, aha moments that you need to continue to work on for within, for yourself, right? Okay. You're realizing more too as a person who you are. The things, the experiences, the relationships, the difficult jobs, the difficult decisions that you have had to go through and to make over a certain time period of your life. This also could be like a turning point in your life. Some of you could be turning 50, 60. Some of you could be 30, turning, you know, late 30s, turning into your 40s. So you're reflecting back on your experiences and realizing how far you have came, how strong you really are, the things lately, family members also passing away, loved ones, and you're still standing strong. You're realizing how you are continuing to, to keep standing up for yourself. Okay. I feel that this is like a reflection of you're realizing who you are. You know, you're stronger than you think you are. So your next card is, I find joy and pleasure in the simplest things. And this could be really right now of what the experience that you are feeling and going through. You know, you could be realizing also that a lot of things that used to make you happy don't make you happy anymore. But you also are realizing that you are the only person that can make you happy. Nobody else can really make you happy in a sense. And I really always say too that it's no such thing as happiness. You can only be content. Okay? You can be content with a situation enough where that you're able to tolerate it, that you're able to deal with it. Even in love relationships, there's no such thing as somebody making you happy, but they can try or be to a level to make things content. Your relationship, your marriage, you're content in it enough where that you can deal with it. Okay. One thing I can do today that will bring me pleasure is, and fill in the blank. So this is coming off as like a checklist for you. And I feel it's coming off like a checklist for you because whatever these questions, these statements as a revelation to you, insight to understand, you rationalizing and categorizing your wisdom from experiences that you're doing and having now and from your past. Okay. And it's like this is a checklist for you to go through and to what's the word I want to use, to go through and to, it's kind of like a checklist for you to go through because it's some type of new stage that is coming up for you. And a lot of you may not even feel that it is. You are second guessing that your life is about to have a major change because of all the terrible experiences that you have been going through the past year or two, past 5, 10 years. Okay. And you really haven't probably seen a very positive change, a very huge, exceptional change in your life. But this checklist that it seems like is asking you within to realize who you are, that you're very strong, that you have stood up for yourself in the past, and you are standing up for yourself right now if you haven't in the past, okay? And that you're realizing too now that the things that used to make you happy don't make you happy anymore. The things that used to give you pleasure is not really giving you as much pleasure as it did. Okay, so that means, in other words, that you are changing. You're changing. All right, they gave us 2. These are the last 2, and we're going to move on to the next card. So the first one is I respect and honor my feelings. Hey, Reese. Okay, I respect and honor my feelings. So how often am I honest about how I feel and what I want? Okay, so how often are you honest about how you feel and what you want? From people, a person, a loved one, and especially from your own self. What can I do to express these things more clearly? So this also could be a conversation that you have recently had or will have soon with somebody. And it's going to be, again, you going down or going through this checklist from within to yourself. Okay, because what can I do to express these feelings more clearly? Hey, Miss Marie, how are you? So did you have a conversation with somebody where you trying to express your feelings out to them? Or was this person trying to do it to you, but they wasn't very clear about their emotions and feelings? And anytime we talk about feelings and emotions, that's the moon card, right? So you or somebody that you know or dealing with could be still hiding their feelings and emotions, not really expressing them very clearly, okay? And that can be the stagnancy or procrastination that you're having or dealing with from somebody else to you or you to them, or all of this is something that you are needing to deal with. A sense of procrastination in your life, about making a clear decision, not an emotional decision, and taking yourself to the next level. Okay. And the last card is I exist to fulfill my highest potential. I exist to fulfill your highest potential, not nobody else's. So some of you could be in a relationship or even a friendship, family members, okay, where that everything that you do is always more for them. putting yourself on the back burner. Again, like I said, I feel that this is a checklist going off within you as insight. And that insight is going to accumulate or cultivate into more wisdom. Okay. So the back says, what are these things that could be preventing you from fulfilling your potential? Okay. So what are these things that could be preventing you from fulfilling your potential? Is it another person? Is it your marriage, unfortunately? Is it a job? For some of you, it may be things that may be happening in your household. How can you change or remove these obstacles? And like I say, we rarely use these cards. So if I'm having to go over these, this is something that will be. Now, it may not be each one of these 5 cards that we're talking about, but one of these could be something that you need to ask yourself, something that you need to go through as an evaluation over within inside of yourself. This says, what are 3 things that could be preventing you from fulfilling your potential? What are three things? It also could be, what are 3 things in your life, in your energy, in your surroundings that is holding you back? Okay, where that you cannot be to the fullest of your potential in life. Whatever those 3 things is, your spirit, your conscious mind has been working with you, okay, and probably also having tower moments to help you remove those obstacles. And even people can be obstacles. Because it's time for you to respect and to honor your feelings. For you to get more into a simpler time, a more simpler part of your life. Some of you also could be removing things out of your home, like clutter, paperwork, clothing, okay, feng shui, things that are no longer needing for you to hold on to, also can be obstacles. Making room for new things in your life. The more that you hold on to things, you cannot continue to obtain new things because there's no room for it. That also could be a person and relationship. Okay. All right. Well, we got the 4th chakra coming out very quickly here. Archangel Raphael. The 4th chakra is your heart. Okay. Now, 4th house also is Cancer, your home. So this could be people, a love relationship, family members. Also, that is some type of obstacle in your life. Like we just talked about clearing clutter, right? We just talked about clearing clutter also can bring you more joy and pleasure by getting rid of all that extra stuff. Okay. You know, I've been working a lot with feng shui most of my adult life, making sure that I don't tend to hoard onto things. The more clearer your air and space is in your home, the more the feng shui, or the more simpler and the more pleasure you can have out of your home. Okay, so some of you may be thinking about feng shui or the placement of your furniture, getting rid of old furniture. Heavy furniture also has an influence with feng shui in your home. The more airspace or movement you have in your home, the more that sense of freedom and joy can exist. The more you have heavy amounts of furniture in your home, it takes up a lot of heavy energy. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my, I've been wanting to do it, but I want to get rid of my you know, that big, thick, heavy sofa that connects like a L, and it has all those thick pillows and all that stuff on it. I've been really ready to get rid of it, and I just want one simple straight line sofa. And once I do that, it's going to open up so much more room in my living room, because that sofa itself is such a heavy energy that it's taking up a lot of energy of space. So also use that example to people in your life, situations, friends. Now, fourth house of Cancer is also property. It's your home, is traveling, is real estate, is your sense of stability. It's also your heart. So in other words, also your heart is holding some type of heavy space or heavy energy still connected to a certain person or people. And it could be for some of you holding you back from your highest potential here because of not letting go. Okay. Appreciation in reverse. So the appreciation in reverse is also reminding me of the experiences in your life that has shaped you into the person you are today. Some of you know within your heart that a certain person or people do not appreciate you. They don't appreciate you to the level or to the potential that they should be. But the fourth chakra here, your heart chakra, you're still not standing up for yourself to cut that energy off, to allow your heart to release that heavy energy of attachment. This also could still be you not appreciating yourself, not standing up enough for yourself, not allowing yourself to have more joy and pleasure, okay, which is a very simple thing to do, but a lot of people feel that it's very hard to do. Why? Because they won't let go of the sense of attachment to have joy and pleasure in their life. You know, a lot of people like to do things the hard way, which is to hold on to things, people, and situations. Hold on, your card hit the floor. You know, it hit the floor. I can't read it. Which was the sacral chakra. Intimacy, your creativity also could be blocked. How are you living up to the highest potential when it comes to your creativity? Okay, if that is linked to your job or your entrepreneur, your creative skills. Okay. The sacral chakra also is your intimacy, like I said, still connecting intimacy as love. Love and intimacy are two different things. So some of you need to stand up for yourself when it comes to intimate relationships. Okay? Because it's still affecting your heart. The World card, an ending. Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer I have here. I also hear Pisces. But the World card is you completing this cycle in your life. Remember at the beginning I talked about a major turning point. For some of you it could be divorce. For some of you it's about to be marriage. For some of you it's about to be another addition to your home, fourth house here, which can be a new child or you just had a baby. For some of you it could be moving in with a person or somebody moving in with you, taking that next step in your love and relationship. Dating, okay, maybe you haven't been dating in a while and now you're ready to start this new cycle. Okay, but the World card is also about education. Are you not wanting to see contracts? Are you not wanting to really go back to school to get a higher education? Okay, so you can live a more simple, joyful, and more pleasurable life, okay, because of your money or income. Contracts is in reverse. Now we have Libra. Now remember the nodes, K2 has moved to Libra when it came out of Scorpio a couple of months ago. And Rahu is in Aries, Vedic Sidereal. So something is unbalanced. Not only you, even though you think you may be balanced, we're not all balanced. Even me, okay? It's very hard to live a balanced life because somebody is always tugging on us to be more of a reciprocator than they are to us. So we get shortchanged. The scales of the balance in reverse. And the universe is telling you that that has to end. Your blindfold is now coming off because this card is in reverse. But once this does come off, and you finally decide to close out that situation, that contract, okay, your scales will go back in the upright. Because then you will be into your highest potential. You will be starting a new situation in your life. You're standing up for yourself, appreciating yourself. Okay? Appreciate yourself to stand up for yourself. Respect and honor your feelings. To end something and also to begin something new in your life. For you in particular, you'll know what that is. I feel like I want to get one more. There it go. Bottom of the deck, see there? The woman holding a coin, and yesterday we had the man holding a coin. That's why I was telling you to go take a look at yesterday's reading. The door to value. Now, this door to value is you. You, yourself, and I. Or you know what I mean. I always say you, yourself, and I. Right? The door to value is you. Valuing yourself, appreciating yourself, ending one thing as a sense of graduation. For some of you, this also could be college that you are about to graduate from and to begin a new cycle in school. This could be you closing out a contract soon with one job, about to enter another one that pays you more. Valuing yourself, appreciating yourself, loving yourself, standing up for yourself to realize that it's time to close that chapter of your life out and to move on. This also, fourth house, could be a move. This could be a move. You haven't signed the contract yet, or somebody has not bought your property, or somebody, you haven't found the right property yet that you want to move into. Maybe you just now will have the money very soon. A new cycle starting for you to be able to move and go to the next phase, the next chapter in your life. And when I say phase and chapters, a lot of you, it could be, like I said, major turning points. Moving to a new country, a new city, a new state. Moving from your hometown where you grew up at. That's a major turning point. Right? It also could be job, your entrepreneurship, buying a new piece of property. Because one property could be depreciating and you're wanting to sell it and get the money off of it here. But the door to value is not only monetarily, but it's you, the World card, realizing that you could be holding back your own potential. And this can be why you're lacking the money, the funds. Stand up for yourself, okay? And appreciate yourself to allow yourself to go to the next level in your life. Don't be scared. Now, the World card also is traveling. Okay. What cards do I want to get? Travel could be in your plans very soon, even if it's a mini vacation, 2 or 3 days, a week. But the world card is long distance travel. It's not a short travel. Okay. So it could be maybe more than 2 or 3 hours away. Some of you is going to be over water. So it could be a cruise. It could be to an island. For some of you, it may pertain flight. But I feel that a lot of you are already stable. I'm not saying that you're not stable right now. But some of you are expecting some type of money to come in. It could be alimony, a separation, a contract, a marriage contract is about to end. The world card is about to close out. Okay. And this is where you have finally stood up for yourself. You've cultivated and learned those experiences from that marriage, that time in your life. And now you're about to live a more simple life. Okay. As a single person, now valuing yourself, clearing and healing your heart chakra. You're going to be able to take care of yourself, no problem. But now you're about to start new experiences. The traveler. Just said, moving a new direction. This also is your internal compass, right? Your internal compass is also your conscious mind, your intuition, being guided by your intuition, listening to your intuition. Your intuition is also you standing up for yourself, for what you want now. The shield. Like I said earlier, blocking and putting up barriers. Make plans and focus. You're making plans now as a new direction to what you value. Is going to open up more and new doors of opportunities. Some of you will be signing new contracts, whether it's a lease, selling of a place, gaining a new mortgage. But you're leaving one situation, one area, a situation of marriage, a relationship, a live-in type of situation. Being single also. The world card with the contract, the door to value. Standing up for yourself, saying that, you know what? This is the rest of my life. I'm not going to continue to be stagnant, and I'm ready to date, and I'm ready to move myself forward. Okay. Now, if some of this is resonating with you, but not all of it, it could be this person. And I don't really keep wanting to say it's an X. Okay. We want to look for the value for you in your future as new. Move in a new direction. It didn't say move back to the past. Okay. The heart chakra here to stand up for yourself. Some of you need to finally cut those heartstrings, as we say. Okay. Because you procrastinating, holding that energy in your heart is delaying the closing out process, starting a new contract, a new love contract, okay, that will be much more of a value to you and your life. It's time to make plans and to focus for that now. Take care of your needs. So a lot of you could have been going through this since this winter time, closing out a contract, saying no to this person, separating, starting the divorce process here, saying that you do not want to renew your lease anymore, that you will be moving by the spring, summer. Okay. Some of you also standing up for yourself. You're realizing those people, that person don't appreciate you. And at the same time, honoring your own feelings, you're realizing that you was not appreciating yourself for staying in something where you knew somebody was not appreciating you. Take care of your own needs. Realizing that you are the value. Okay. Hold the space. The Druid. To me, that is kind of like the Hermit card. Some of you are consciously still holding space for people, okay? Or a certain person. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody is about to communicate that they want to make plans and will start to focus on you. Now, some of you, if this is an ex that comes back to tell you this, I feel that you're still going to move in a new direction. You may, for some of you, I'm not going to lie, you may hold a space for a while because the Heart card is here. But sooner or later, you're going to move on because you're going to realize, too, what did it says? I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't blanked. Okay, and how has that changed you? Or how has that experience changed you? And also, how often am I honest about how I feel and what I want? What can I do to express these feelings more clearly? So, like I said, somebody may come to you to express these feelings to you, and that you may feel that you may want to hold this space for this person still. Okay, but the appreciation card, you're going to realize if you do, you're not going to really be appreciating yourself, because you know you're more valuable than that. You don't want to redo this contract, this love contract with this person. And I don't mean literally for every one of you that it's a marriage contract. Anytime you say yes to a relationship, okay, you start dating a person, that's starting a contract, the World card. And not until you break up and separate, the World card again, will you close out that contract and start another one, which would be meeting somebody new. Okay? Because you're realizing that you exist to fulfill your highest potential, not the other person. So what are the 3 things, okay, that you could be preventing or is preventing you from fulfilling that? Holding a space for somebody, still allowing them to be your heart chakra, stopping you from making plans and moving in a new direction because they don't want to move in a new direction with you or continue that direction with you. Okay, somebody here is not really taking care of their own needs, and it can be you're not taking care of your needs because you're taking care of somebody else's needs first. That's not you living up to your highest potential. You need to see the value of what anybody and any situation is giving to you. If there's no potential and no value in why you are dealing with a certain person or situation, cut it off, because now you are not taking care of your own needs. You're just holding space. Be devoted and committed. But I feel that this is you. Some of you are Leo, Virgo, still have it in your chart. Taurus I have here twice on the table. I also have Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces I said earlier, Cancer, Libra. Could still be a moon, your second house, a rising, your Venus, your Jupiter, or your Mars. Get out of the sun sign, okay? Bottom of the deck, trust your talents in changing times. That's you living up to your highest potential. To trust your talent, okay? And trust that your talents also is valuable enough to sell, to be creative as, to make a business as. Trust your talents in changing times, that you have the talent and the wisdom to move forward in a new direction. That necessarily you don't need anybody to do that. Okay. You do have the talent. Okay. While you're going through this transition to get ready to make this huge change in your life. Because you may be going on gut instinct, your intuition. Some of you may need to break out an old talent that you haven't did in a while to be able to get you to the next space, to be able to move a talent that you have and you're about to use that talent for as a new job. Okay. But it's saying to trust your talent, your wisdom, and your insight and your intuition while you are going through this changing time. You do have the culmination of the experience. What does this card says? It says every experience in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Right? Trust your talent in changing times. The next card up under that, you will enjoy the new growth and recap the rewards. You see all the fruition, all the seeds that you have planted here? You're about to get the fruit and the fruition from it. But you must move into the new direction. The Lovers. A choice. And look at that word there. Adaptable. Trust your talents in changing times. Okay. So also inquisitive, flexible, you're changeable. You're going to have to be very responsive. You're very smart, intellectual. Okay, becoming more social. You're versatile or versatile. Okay, talkative also. So again, somebody here is going to want to talk about this. So as the conversation happens with somebody new or old, you're going to have to make this choice, move in a new direction. Either you're going to go backwards and repeat it, the World card, okay, and repeat that contract again, which is going to be a huge Tower moment in your life, or you're going to make a decision and move in a new direction with somebody new and take care of your needs. Your needs also could be that this is the change that you have been asking for, but are you ready to trust your talent and wisdom and experience to carry with you from your past and go in a new direction? For some of you, this is actually going to be physically. For you masculines, this could be you asking somebody to marry you or asking somebody, can we start dating? Because you've been holding the space. I feel also for a lot of you masculines, you're ready to be more devoted and committed now to a relationship. You're ready to find somebody new. You're ready to date. Some of you masculines will be moving, and you're moving in a new area, new direction. You're going to find somebody, the Lover's card, okay? And they will become a love interest to you. Now, the same thing I say to the masculines, also to the divine feminines here. And you as a divine feminine, whoever this masculine is, they've been holding space. That means that the Hermit card here, they been celibate. They have not been in multiple or dating multiple people. If they have, they haven't been really serious. The Hermit. They have been looking for their lover. That's the Hermit card. right? And the Lover's card came out. So it's like you moving in a new direction is moving you into making new plans, having new plans, about to make new experiences, okay? Things will be more simpler. Things will bring you more joy now. Your money, your income also will be changing, but you have to be adaptable to this. Now, as you see, Gemini is third house, which is Mercury, right? Mercury has ended June the 2nd, but this says June the 21st. June the 2nd, right? Mercury is supposed to be going back direct formation. I told you to give it an extra 5 days, right? I told you that at the beginning of the read, okay? So this is about to open up now. Communication, talk about feelings, talk about moving it in a new direction with the person you're already with. Maybe you're dating somebody right now. Maybe you feel that you don't have the talent or the experience maybe to be with this new type of person. Maybe y'all are like totally two different people. It also could be age difference here. The things that both of y'all like to do, but what you have in common is that you're able to talk about it with this new person versus your exes. You're able to find joy and pleasure in the simple things that you and this new person do. You're able to do more of you, because it seems like this new person is able to really take care of their self also. So you won't have a codependent type of relationship like your past. Stepping stones, the process of arrival. Like I said, baby steps. You're moving into a new direction in your life now. You may have been noticing progress within and about yourself. Remember I said earlier at the beginning of the read, this was like a checklist for you to stand up for yourself, to understand all the experiences that from your past, okay? Not just one particular relationship, but your whole life, your whole past life from adolescent till the age you are now is all experiences. It is all wisdom that you have gained as knowledge. And you must trust that knowledge and experience that you have gained from your adolescent to the age you are now, that trust yourself that you have the skills to move in a new direction, and can be also to be with somebody totally different that you never thought that you would be with. Okay? Because this is your way out. But you must want to travel and go in this new direction. Now, for all of you, it's not going to be a physical travel. But I'm saying to stand up for yourself in that type of phase in your life. And let's go somewhere new now. You're doing it step by step. You have been doing it step by step. Okay? You're going to keep on going. Whether you're about to break up with somebody or not, and they feel like they don't want to go with you. Okay, but one person is moving in a new direction and one person is trying to hold the space. Are they trying to hold the space or hold you back? Now, this person also could be coming back to you saying that they want to be devoted and committed. Okay, and they want you to hold the space and they're going to hold the space. But in the middle, it says to take care of your needs and trust that you do have the talent, okay, to keep on going. This is the process that you probably consciously have not been noticing about yourself. But that is why all those black cards are up there as your checklist. All right, your last card is in reverse, which is fireworks. The passion, the chemistry, the lusting, the kissing, the exhilaration, the holiday, celebration, explosive hot sex. Now, this card being in the reverse can mean that this has not been, for a long time, you feeling exhilarated, liberated. The contract card in reverse, the Libra scales, right? With a person or situation in your life, a job, you staying in the same neighborhood, you ready to move, whatever it is, things have not been like fireworks for you. Even if you're in a relationship right now or a marriage that's about to separate or a divorce, there has been no passion, no chemistry, okay? No intimacy, no kissing, no going out on dates or together, okay? This also could be y'all didn't really spend any holidays together, a sense of separation that was starting. But this card in reverse also could mean that it's about to come in. The process, thank you, angels, okay? The process of arrival. The process of arrival. You about to start to take baby steps and to start to do step by step your way out of the past and past situations into an explosive type of relationship, not literally, okay? Something that's exhilarating, new chemistry, having passion with this person. Also could start out as lust or intimacy, hot sex, okay? You also ending up as a celebration, the world card here, the door to value. Now, for some of you, this could be, maybe you met somebody the past holiday, which was Memorial Day, Monday, right? This also could be the next holiday. For some of you, that could be Father's Day. This person may be an ex and come back and tell you this, because that's a type of holiday. You got 4th of July, you got Labor Day. You also, I got Gemini here. So Gemini for me, the Lover's card, Vedic Sidereal, is going to be June the 16th. Okay. So remember that Vedic Sidereal for me, the next moon is going to be June the 13th, the full moon. Okay. Right? The full moon. Correct? Okay. So, some of you will end a relationship. It may not be you, but you may just go along with it because you're ready to move in a new direction. Because you respect and honor your feelings now. You're realizing who and what type of situation and people are holding you back from your highest potential. Also holding you back from having that type of passionate chemistry feel, explosive, exhilarating love relationship that you want for your future, and meeting that person in your future. The more that you hold on to that past stuff and past people, is delaying you from meeting the person that you're supposed to meet in the new direction that you move into. Correct? And you just realizing it's time to take care of my needs. Yeah, if you want hot sex, you want hot sex. Okay. So are you going to move in toward that direction of meeting that new person? And I just gave you a timing because that moon, right, is going to be a Scorpio full moon. And Scorpio full moon is stuff that is not stable in your life that needs changing. A sudden shift, a shocking moment. Secrets also will start to come out. Scorpio 8th house is also all or nothing. So that full moon starting June the 13th, moving into Gemini season, Vedic Sidereal, June the 16th. I'm sorry, the full moon, June the 13th, Gemini season, Vedic Sidereal, June the 16th. You're going to close out something here. Or the person you're about to meet is going to close out something about that time. Okay? And unfortunately, for some of you, you don't know it, but I'm giving you a heads up. The person you're dealing with will close something out on you. So I'm giving you heads up information. because you got to move in a new direction. Okay. The all or nothing is Scorpio 8th house. Either you all in or you're all out. And if you end up stagnating or procrastinating, okay, you're going to get a Tower moment. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman in reverse. You're being set free. A way out. Let me get you your door and we're going to end it. Thank y'all so much for participating in today's reading. In yesterday's reading, we had the time card of 55. So like I told you, it could be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. It could be 10 days, 10 weeks, the next 10 months. It's just depending on you. Now look at there. This person is in a red. See that? This is your door. Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. I told you. Move in a new direction. That's you in the red. Don't be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Trust in your talent in changing times. The Spirit Fox is telling you you're about to have changing times. You're about to move in a new direction. You're being guided, divine guardianship, to don't be nervous. Okay? The path that you are on, or the path that will start to open up and change on you, you're on the right one. Respect and honor your feelings. Stand up for yourself. If you don't allow and go with this change, you're not standing up for yourself. You're standing more up for the other person to keep you stagnant and stuck, the same type of person that you are, to make them stay and be more comfortable. That will not be you existing and being in your highest potential. The checklist. That's today's title. You're going to continue to get this enlightenment. Some of you already been dreaming about this, that you may be moving, or that your lover or new person is coming towards you. It's no longer an illusion. This 8th house of Scorpio full moon, June the 13th, is going to come out of illusion and out of fantasy and start being your path as reality. Okay? Your disillusion is about to be awakened. What we talked about in yesterday's reading, right? All right. So thank y'all so much for tuning in for today. If I went too fast, go ahead and play it back. Remember, always refer back to this read. Okay? Your timing is coming up for June the 13th with that full moon. Also remember all of these eclipses. It takes 5 to 6 months each eclipse for things to start to eclipse out of your life. And you're not or shouldn't be holding on to it. Go with the flow. Follow with your divine guardian. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.